It's amazing when we think about it, that a person who lives for themselves, a person who lives in their own world, their own bubble, Klape Shmaya, in Shemayim, we are viewed alone. We're in our own box. Now there's a medrash. And the medrash says a story. There were two men that were walking along the road, and as they were walking, they came to a city. And they're coming out of the city, they see a man walking with a stick. Clearly this man was blind. And as he sensed that there were two people here, he asked them, he said, maybe you guys could help me out, give me some money. One of them reached into his pocket, gave the guy some money. The other guy, waved them off, said, it's not interesting. They kept walking, and they met a man. The Medrash says that this man was none other than the Malach HaMavis. And they said to him, where are you going? He said, I'm out to do my work. They said, okay, great, what's your work? He said, my work is I take people. So they both realize what they're dealing with. And the Medrash says he turned to the first guy and he said, you should just know, I have no ASIC with you. Even though really, ba'atzim, it would have been your time to go, you can keep going. You could keep going, go ahead and do your business. Turned to the second guy and he said, the world is better off without you here. Hashem made a din, Hashem made a cheshbon. You're not in it anymore. Time for you to go. And this man, the Medrash says, he sat down and he started to cry. And he realized, he said, if I would have the midah of the first guy, and what's the midah? Such a small midah if you think about it. Gave him one coin, $1, 50 cents, $2, $5, whatever the number is. But it was something that was inherent in the first guy, that Hashem felt everywhere this guy goes, he's spreading himself out. This ani in this country, this ani in this country, this small guy over here, this ride, this phone call, this smile. That's what this guy is spreading around the world. I can't take him from this world. The second guy, he started crying. He said, this guy's investment in himself was so small, was almost insignificant. And yet when it comes Klape Shmaya, it's so big, it's so strong. So he started crying and he turned to the Malach HaMavis and he said, I promise you, if you let me go, I'm going to dedicate myself to be spreading Hashem's name all over the world. And the Malach HaMavis said, okay, let me check with my boss. Came back, said, okay, you got a free pass. You can live another day. And he let him go on with it, live on with his life. Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky said, a person should know there's the concept of tzedakah tatzal mimavas. That tzedakah, you give money, it's tatzal mimavas. But if Hashem looks at the world and he's making a din, v'cheshbon, throughout everything in the world, and he says, you should know this person, he's judged alone. This person, he's judged alone. And when he gets to you, he says, you're not judged alone. You're judged according to all the people that you impact. I now have to make a din v'cheshbon on 100 people, on 1,000 people, all the people that you impact in your life. That din v'cheshbon expands a person's ability simply to be alive, to be healthy, to have kaichas, to have ability, to have money, to be articulate, to have strength. Because Hashem says the world needs you. If you live that the world actually leans on you and needs you, you should know that you're judged accordingly.